Me and the bush.
Nya kendo boy.
Ya iheha.
Fambul, ado, kushe and kabo. How you and the fambul and they do? I hope say una they do fine and they take and small. You program where we they call Me and the Bush don't come back today. Remember say, Me and the Bush na program for we all. Mama, papa, sister, brother, even if you na pikin. Something there where you self go learn, but wait to make it fine for make we all we community bush there with to earn. So that we all go benefit from the good thing the way the bush get for we. My name na Sir Joseph.
And me na Fati Sheriff. Me and the bush come to you from Green Liber Foundation, when an organization where they work na Kamakwe and Moyamba. As I can say, me and the bush na program where they make we learn, but what to make take the important so we and our Green Liber Foundation they support community for make them plant the bush them where we be don't cut back for EPTAP climate change. Because climate change is something where they ambog with community them serious one. Members say Green Liber Foundation they help community there for plant them bush them back with different type tick them where they help and waiting them call biodiversity. Where that now for make the bush them they back like how God will make them with different tick them, animal them, bird them and other thing them because as we don't the land the bush safe and like how we dey in our community. For make we community work fine, we need different people them where they do different work them because not we all go sabi do the same thing them.
Yes, and as we don't learn back, the way our Green Liber Foundation and they work with the community them. Now that make them not they ask the community them for pay for the tick them. Green Liber they give the young tick them to the community them. Don't the community now they forgive the land outside for plant tick them and do the work for plant tick them and take care of them. Remember back say, for planting community bush them back, not a small land in Nido. A bad so say, the community for able give but 5 hectare land for make the new bush go come out fine. If you get any question, but waiting with the talk about inside the program, or you self want say something we go help for tap climate change, you can send text, WhatsApp message or voice notes to 088 04 33 92. The number again is 088 04 33 92. Famble. Today we can't continue for land, but waiting make the bush the way Papa God give it the importance. When that make, we for try and plant the one that we don't cut back. Like all time, we get possible go help we for talk. And today, we dey talk to somebody inside Kori Chiefdom, na Moyamba district. Like all time, we for member say, we for plant tick them, we go encourage what we call biodiversity. We mean say, bush forget different tick them, different animal them, and other thing them. This person go make we understand more about the bush and why it's important for plant tick them, so that we go get we community bush them back. Member say, na the reason this, we make Green Liber Foundation self the work na salon. Like all time, beaucoup sweet music self go there for you inside the program. So as we dey listen, we go dey learn and dey dance together.
But as usual, before we go inside the program better one, make we listen to this message first.
Yeah? Now every rain dey for them so. For say the rain season not they done again. But wait here, the kind sound safe where they come out now. It dey one pass Marco. Not so we be sabi first thing. Now what's kind thing this va?
Sisio, wait to make you the grumble so.
Papa ya, Now the way how the weather done there now. Now in the morning me. Look like now. Tell me we no say for big dry season. Now every rain dey for them so. In fact, Seth, me not able to understand who say na rain season or dry season again. Like how we sabi first time. All things don't change now. It's like say the weather now in don't crisp we.
Me sister, not to craze the weather craze so. Now the way
but left me bo. If not to craze the weather don't craze. Then wetin do rain dey for don inside dry season, then hot sun dey comot inside rainy season.
Me sister, if the weather don't craze self like how you dey talk am so. Now waiting cause am for make it craze.
Whose kind question you dey ask me so? How me go know wetin make the weather don craze?
Me sister, the answer is simple. Say, now we the motorman and self don't cause all this.
How you go say so?
I go say so, yes. Because now we the people and don't cut the tick them at the bush. Say, the bush self, no dey like I be the first thing. We want below so with the cut tick. We want bodo with the cut tick. Even for burn charcoal self with the cut tick. Look the hill themselves. One better tick no left there again. Though we know what make the weather change per we.
Me brother wait so. Waiting for cut tick get for do with this now.
Me sister, waiting the happen so now in them called climate change. Yes, climate change. Because of the thing the way we dey do like for cut the tick then at the bush, it dey make the way how the weather be dey change. And this not good. You go fair not say, every rain dey for them, people in place then the flood, farmer them plant for the grow better again, but the problem them boku. And like I say, now we the motorman and the cause am.
Hey, look when me open me mouth they wonder. So now all them bush shower we don't cut so make the weather they behave this kind way. But wait so, what we for do for tap this now?
Well, we for tap for cut the tick them pass smack one. And make sure say we plant new tick them so that the bush then go grow back. Tell God thank you. We organization and the way they support community them for plant tick them. So it left to we the community people them for ready for get the land them for make this happen. Because when we plant new tick them and get the bush them back, beaucoup pa them problem also where we dey see so now go tap. Self, the bush then get beaucoup benefit for we as motorman them. We dey get medicine for well body, animal then go calm, then bad flooding go tap. Farmer then garden then go come out fine and all that in them.
Me brother, thank you for this word where you just don't tell me so. Myself go tell other people about this, so that we all go join hand for plant stick them back, so that we go get we bush them like first time. Because the bush them very important so we the people them, for make we fight this climate change. This way where the weather they crisp we so.
Fumble. That's our message about climate change. And I sure say, you learn something we go make you safe. Begin do the thing that we go make climate change for Hamburg Winner Saloon. So now, make we come go inside the program proper one and talk to the person we there with we at the program today. Welcome to me and the bush. Do you tell we small thing about yourself? Make Fambul and sabi you.
My name Dr. Brima Mattia, Department of Forestry and Wood Science. Now the School of Natural Resources Management, Njala University. I don't serve as head of department for 10 years, starting from 2013 to 2023.
Fambul, as you don't hear it, today we dey talk to Dr. Brima Mattia from the Department of Forestry na the School of National Resource Management na Njala University. Inside Kori Chiefdom na Moyamba. Like all time, we dey talk about the bush and why it's important for make we get bush them back na we community. And inside the program, Dr. Sef go rub mouth by the benefits them where the bush them get for we as motorman them. So doctor, this work where you dey do so, now work we get for do with how we go manage we bush them now we community them and serve the country. What make you decide for do this kind of work?
The origin of my career as a forester started with FAO. At one time in this country, there was dire need, to get forestry education. There was nothing actually like forestry education. And this ranges far back in 1993 to 1994, when FAO decided say they bring project there to do what they call forest inventory. So at that time, they nobody get personnel. So they picked us, handpicked around the country. Fortunately, I was one of them when they picked from Njala University, a graduate at that time from Njala University with a degree in agriculture. And all my comrades will go, 6 of us, now they say, we'll go do masters in forestry. So we'll go do masters in forestry for 3.5 years in Tanzania, and then we came back. The idea was to they come back and pick up appointment at the Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry on the Forestry Division. That indeed happened when we come back. But then later on I said, me I go teach forestry na Njala University. Unfortunately, one of the institute they call National Agricultural Training Center, now they employ me. So that is the beginning of my forestry career, as well as teaching forestry in this university. So we started at diploma level. Go. So now the university gets interested and they say, well, let us establish forestry now as a whole faculty. So that's so we go until they establish the School of Natural Resources Management. First, they call them School of Forestry and Horticulture. Later, we change to Forestry and Natural Resources Management. But indeed, at a National Agricultural Training Center, they train students in certificate, ordinary diploma, and the higher diploma. So now, we train most of the personnel for the government institution, what they call Division of Forestry, under the Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry at that time. So now, we trained most of them, and then they became district forestry officers.
Sir, you hear waiting Dr. Mattia say, after where he done a master's per forest business, he be decide say he want for teach, and now forestry business now one whole faculty inside Njala University.
Yes, so Fatty, I really like waiting Dr. tell we so. And when you see, the university itself don't get one whole faculty for forestry business. That they tell you how important the bush business don't be. And so, Doc, make I ask you, why it be important for make the university get this faculty of forestry?
The idea was really to take forest inventory, because in this country, historically, they said the last forest inventory took place in 1975. So up to that time, they don't not conduct forest inventories. And I think FAO was conducting forest inventory around the globe, from one country to the other. But Sierra Leone was far from fetch. So therefore, they trained us for we can really conduct forest inventory. Unfortunately, by the time we finished training, there was school in Sierra Leone, in 1997. So if we were done, we'll be still in Tanzania. We'll tell FAO give you ticket, and I say, well, anytime we possibly want we could go. Some man went to America, another stay around Africa, and some of us returned home when the situation cooled down small. Yeah, so that is really the idea was to conduct national forest inventory. Last year now, FAO don't finally succeed for Drum. That was the whole thing actually behind it, to conduct national forest inventory.
So, Famul, now we don't know why make it be important for get this faculty of forestry na the Njala University. FAO, when are the food and agriculture organization at the world, be one for know about how much bush salon gets. When are that doc mean where it talk about national forest inventory. But Fatty, the thing wey touch me, now where doc say the time where they for come back na salon after the nongo study. Military cook be dey na salon, and so some pa in company them be go other country them, but in decide for come back for work for in country.
For true, sir. Now the kind people here we need for push we country go before. And serve, this to show we back say, the bush then really important. Thank you, Dr. Mattia, for where you decide for come back and work for the country. For sake of that, make we take this sweet music we name Mampama, where the charm do for we.
Plenty thank you to the champ for this sweet, sweet music, Mampama. Where the music they play, I just remember the bush. Also, we farmer they can pull the Mampama, where we can call from God to man.
Yes, so now so we people then can say, and I want for member Famusef say, the bush self now from God to we motaman them, and Mampama. Now just one part the fine thing them where the bush gets for we.
I like this talk where you talk so fatty. Like I can say, I no doubt you won because you get serious one. But make I come to Doc back. Doc, you don't dey inside the work for long term now. And I believe say you don't see Boku. Do you tell we? How far you don't see say bush then don't lost na saloon?
We don't really know exactly. But from literature now, what they read, they told us, initially our land cover was covered up to about 85% land cover by the forest. All of a sudden, now they say it's about 5%. Some literature even say below 5%. So we are trying to prove this disparity between 85%, initially, and then the 5% they are now pronouncing, by the current National Forest inventory they go on.
85% and 5%. This na big difference so. And wetin make the number then different so? Insa?
Yes, Fatty. Na big difference. And myself the one that is same thing like you. But Doc, let me take am say na the 5% are incorrect. Do ya? How serious this problem be?
We are not really sure, because we know say we still get Boku forest around Sierra Leone. But at the same time, there is pressure on our forest. If you live nearby any road, stand no more and see. Without anybody telling you, you go see any truck where they pass a load of boards, sun boards, then they transport them from the rural end to Freetown and sometimes to other cities. So even you yourself, if you're a forester or you will get interest in forest, you go say, our forest is going every day on daily basis. That excludes what is being exported, to other countries. Charcoal is another one. Before this time, really, to be very frank, salon will not be known but charcoal burning. What I mean will not be done on a commercial basis. Will be no say charcoal there, you will burn charcoal, but we na firewood will be rely on. But when this war came in 1991, till the war they done, we get some refugees, particularly Camp Corey Chief Donaya. So we believe say now then refugees have been bring charcoal burning in this country on a very large scale. They commercialize them, and everybody they see now refugees that they burn charcoal that they live better life past the indigenous. So the indigenous themselves join. Okay, so it don't become a kind of career to burn charcoal. So therefore, in addition to sunballs, charcoal burning is another one that is clearing our forest.
Fumble. Doc say themselves not really sure, but how the problem dey. But once we clear up wetin he talk na that, we bush them dey under serious pressure about both business. Where at one time we be the coal and timber, where we be the send go other country them, and serve this charcoal business.
Yes, so, and like how we be hearing inside one pawi, me and the bush program. Doc himself don't tell we say this way for the burn charcoal. Not be they so better in a salon, but na foreign people then come open with your people then yai payam. We make them like today and the money away. But Doc, you don't say the value where people then see pan the bush, na for board and charcoal. But wetin more make the bush the important?
Well, actually, the two that we have mentioned, sunboard and charcoal, not to dine no more. Also, if we go to the mining areas, they too are felling our forests. So, the use of the forest for environmental protection as well as climate change, we don't do forestry now, and then our trainees who don't train in forestry, that is now our work. We want to reverse the trend, of this. So also we are doing things like community forestry, tree planting. Even the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change has embarked on tree planting for a very long time. Every year they can produce a number of seedlings and plant them, which they can announce. When we talk of the importance of forest to the people here, the first thing that is a career for our local people is farming, and our farming is on shifting cultivation, what other people can refer to as slash and burn farming. We cultivate a small portion of the forest and then we move to the other portion the following year or after 2 years, like that. So that makes forest very, very important, because that is a major way of producing food locally, particularly our staple food, rice, followed by cassava, which is the second staple food. There are other crops we can also plant. So that alone don't make forestry very, very important. And we don't study forestry, we are coming to tell our people there is another big problem they call climate change. So climate change also is adding the trend now to the importance of forests. And when we talk of climate change, it is going for everybody, whether educated, not educated, local, we are foreigner, climate change is at global level. So all of us are fighting it.
Fambul, I think say by now, you self for the agree say the bush dey important, and like how doc self don't say the bush dey important for agriculture. And me and you know say agriculture na im bokupa with community there abopa. But we go talk more about that after we listen to this other music. And this time I go bring King Jimmy by Afro National. King Jimmy, na.
King Jimmy, along the water side. Lovely fish, we get, oh yeah, Sweet Salone, the land where people know for fine fresh fish because of the water way we get. I wish na so therefore still know we for the bush there where we be get. But where we don't cut boku, where they make climate change the more we now. Anyway, thank you to Afro National Band for that fine music day. Fambul, the program are Me and the Bush, where they come to you from Grilimba Foundation, when an organization where they work na Kamakwe and Moyamba. This program they make you learn but wetin make the tick the important to we, and how Grilimba Foundation they support community them for make them plant and bush them where them be don't cut back for help tap climate change. Today, we dey talk to Dr. Brima Mattia from the Department of Forestry, na the School of National Resources Management na Njala University inside Kori Chiefdom na Moyamba. Remember say, if you get any question but wetin we dey talk about inside the program, or you self want say something wey go help for tap climate change, you can send text, WhatsApp message or voice note to 088 04 3392. The number again is 088 04 3392.
Yes, so Fambul, you self can rub mouth by the program. So now for just send you message, make we talk about them inside the program. Like how we can talk them. Now we all for join hand for protect we bush them. The one the way we be done cut, we for plant them back. So that all that benefit where they na the bush, we go begin get them back. So you self can send message to we, but waiting you think say, for do for make we get the bush them back. Before we break for listen music, Dr. Mattia, we just don't tell we say, the bush them important for agriculture. Tell we more, but waiting make this important for farmer them.
Well, that's why they call what we call fallow farming. When you fallow, you have to leave the land to fallow. After farming, you leave the land to fallow for 2 or 3 years, maybe up to 5 years, to regain the fertility of the soil. What the forest is doing is to regain the fertility of the soil. That means let the land become fertile. When the land is fertile, only then they will able to do the agriculture that they want to practice. This is not full-scale agriculture where you're talking about artificial fertilizer, you come and spray. No, they rely on nature. And so the only nature that can improve the fertility for them is this forest. So that makes the forest very, very important. The forests also serve as a kind of shade for the people. You farming, you are going to the farm, you need shade along your roadside, and even on the farm, you need shade, for the animals, because it's not just rice and maize that will grow, but you also need to do some form of animal rearing. So also, the rivers along where we do our farming, for these rivers to be maintained, we need forests along the river banks. Yeah, so without the forest, that's why some areas where we find grassland, the rivers or streams can dry. But where we have some amount of forest located, those rivers and those streams don't they get dry easily. So then they for serve the people there. That makes the forest very, very important to the people.
Fambul, I hope say you don't really fine waiting Dr. Mattia say. Instead, don't talk about how they take the important for make water go day for help agriculture. Outside take no day, it hard for make water day. And water important for make we garden then grow fine.
So, if we want for make we garden then grow fine, we for left for cut stick them, fitty fatter. Outside we don't cut the stick them, make we plant them back. But doctor, you self don't they talk about climate change. And we don't know say, one by the thing the way they cause them, now where we they cut the tick them, now the bush pass smack one. Do ya tell we what do you see say na climate change?
This climate change, people call it global warming. That means the temperature they go up gradually. Okay, and over a long period or decades now, it's what we refer to as a climate change. That means the place they warm. And this place where they warm, they make with water, they drain, they dry. the water where the people then they use for drink and other domestic use, and particularly when they are doing their farming, they rely on these rivers, water sources like rivers, like streams, like swamps. So because of high heat, it dry, and if it dry, you will find out say now sufficient water not there. Either you go to some villages, there is drought. People then they walk kilometers, to the nearest well where they can get water for drinking, particularly in the dry season. Here our climate is talking about dry season and then rainy season. During the rainy season, a lot of water is around, but in the dry season, some areas get completely dried. So dry, that means we are talking about drought. And in the rainy season, because of the impromptu flow of the rivers, which will they get? Flooding. So flooding could occur alternatively with drought. Okay? When it not been there so like that in the past, that is what is happening now. So that we all suffer from as climate change. And we also know, say, as that they happen, we rely on the forest to help us.
Farm place the one bad one dry season term we go make we plants they not grow. Flooding they take place rain season we safe keep well we farm them. So na politic then at the bush we able pa for everybody this thing what they call climate change. Sir, wetin doc say so not different from wetin we don't talk about climate change inside the program, eh?
It's not different at all, Fatty. And at the same thing the jungle where we can play inside the program self they say. Where we cut stick them, it lead to climate change. And the way how climate change they affect we, now in doc don't explain so. Like how other people themselves inside the program don't explain to we. But doc, climate change they affect we. So waiting community people like able for do for help tapam.
Well, they have been doing it on their own themselves. They can cost more portion if they have done some farming here. Rice farming, then what they can do now, then they plant 3 crops, like cacao, like coffee. And we know that is also, those are also plants. So once they serve the plant, then they help fight the climate change equally like the forest trees. You understand? So that is one way the people are doing to fight climate change. They are not aware of the technologies we are now using climate change, but they are doing that. You understand? So if they go cut some portions of the forest and then later on they replace with commercial trees, like coffee, like cacao, so it means they are fighting climate change indirectly, which they don't know. And then also for them to minimize the cutting of trees, you can see them they embark on forest enterprises. They can embark on their own. I think we're going to tell them, produce honey. That's why along our roadside you can see them selling honey. Sometimes they do it on their own, but then now we can go give a backup to them. Say, well, this instead you just do on a small scale, now improve on now, let be on a large scale. So that's how they are fighting climate change locally.
Fatty, from waiting doc say so, it look like say the work where Green Limba Foundation and other organizations then they do. Don't beg you all water, because as we hear it's a community them they plant stick them now. Where inside there, then they plant it themselves where they make them get money. Even beekeeping safe, they don't begin for do. Well, I think say this not good news so for ye.
For true, a fine for ye this. More so where they take them where the community then they plant, not on one type no more. Where this go help and the biodiversity where we can talk about. For sake of this, make we take one music, and this time we go listen to Sabi Road by the Zilik.
Like how cover close no get inside. Any eye turn on me they walk. Now so this Creole bubble no get wrong side. Any side you see launch up a duck. Yeah, I know the truth, boy, Sabi load. Me shadow know the sea, boy, Sabi road. Eleka no see the green, and the Sabi go. Come, follow that sabi road. Yeah, I know the tooth, boy, sabi load. Me shadow know the sea, boy, sabi road. Eleka don't see the green, and the sabi go. Paddy man, follow that sabi road. I guess you just bring grace. I know they ala get influence. Central boy know the thief style. We get idea past Pinterest. Shake tail, beats batter. I give them free ball or give them no patter. I can show them how to do I mean no matter. But I not go able baptize mommy water. Who that they make the crowd move that the tongue like this? Shwen baby then they broke down like this. I create vision with the color if it sound like this. I change the game in name like Umar Sharif. All white, dope shit. Boss na the water like a boat shit. Sheba na the streets, make it fuck up the dance. Make them hook like a chain while I'm holding the rope shit. I'm making top fans out of skeptics. They not go able lock, yes, Sammy hectic. I flip the switch and light up the whole place. Woogie, 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 it's electric. You the watch, you the enjoy, Sammy let this. Back and fine, make it broke down like Tetris. You go land if you subscribe to my channel. But I know they shape the password like Netflix. Like how cover close, no get inside. Any eye turn on me, they walk. Now so this Creole bubble no get wrong side. Any side you see launch up a duck. Yeah, I know the truth, boy, sabi load. Me shadow know the sea, boy, sabi road. Eleka no see the green, and the sabi go. Come, follow that sabi road. Yeah, I know the truth, boy, sabi load. Me shadow know the sea, boy, sabi road. Eleka no see the green, and the sabi go. Paddy man, follow that sabi road. You might see me with the girls where they any day. The next day I'm with the gang pushing heavyweight. I'm first place in the race where the money day. Nothing beats me, I'm like a jet 2 holiday. They pulling me from the left to the right. It was right that I left while I find me a tiebreaker. I don't know it now, the bars on me vibe. Make the girl and the calm, you can call me a vibrator. Splash like a jet ski. Add a couple more zeros when you check me. Put some respect on my money if you respect me. The best things in life are free, except me. I press 1, I expect 4. Anytime you ask for the king, then I meet and they send for. Fuck you think they're calling me the best for? If you know they take notes, let her call me you mentor. Like how cover close, no get inside. Any eye turn on me, they walk. Now so this Creole bubble no get wrong side. Any side you see launch up a duck. Yeah, I know the truth, boy, sabi load. Me shadow know the sea, boy, sabi road. Eleka no see the green, and the sabi go. Come, follow that sabi road. Yeah, I know the truth, boy, sabi load. Me shadow know the sea, boy, sabi road. Eleka no see the green, and the sabi go. Paddy man, follow that sabi road.
Plenty thank you to Drizzy League for this fine music, Sabi Road. For true, yeah, I know the truth, but it's sabi load. Shadow know the sea, but it's sabi road. Na so them parable they be day where we force them people them be the pull for make we get sense for do the thing the way na the right thing. And as we dey talk inside me and the bush, we for tap for the cut the tick them fitty fatter. The bush the way we don't cut, we for plant them back. We all for join hand for help tap climate change because it not good for we and we community them. But Dr. Mattia, make I come back to you. You serve down the talk say community them for the plant tick them, and some don't begin for do am. But not to all man sabi how for plant tick.
Well, actually, you are partially correct for say the people they don't know say you for do tree planting. They be just feel say tree that natural something for grow on your own. But that was far back, in the beginning when things were not open to them. But now, I believe say the awareness is that everybody knows say now apart from coffee and cacao, the actual trees in the forest that you can plant them, because the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change don't raise a lot of awareness. They give up projects to people, then they go over radio, then they announce and even we said that I would in a ministry from 1998. We don't make that announcement to people there. So people are aware now of tree planting. You understand them? So they are doing it. The only big difference is that they cannot sit down and go to the forest to plant forest trees on their own. But then when you assist them, they will do it. And what is the essence of planting trees? When you plant trees, you are restocking the forest. So what we call deforestation, then are cutting forest trees on large scale, where they make the place become degraded, they make the place become like a desert. Now one tree you go see, or you don't see any tree there again, you go reverse them if you are doing tree planting. So that is what essentially now the ministry has been preaching to the people. And then also we when foresters who can get small projects either from FAO or from other NGOs who can go around and preach tree planting to these people there. So that when we do tree planting, one is to do environment protection so that degradation they will occur on soil, it will minimize. We cannot stop it completely. And then also, number 2, we can say we are fighting climate change because the trees will cover the land in order to mitigate the effect of the climate.
Famble, like how Dr. Mattia don't say, people they not go just go plant stick by themselves no more. So people then for day where they help them. Well, now here are they glad for organization like Green Liba Foundation where they help community there for plant stick them and give them the sabi where they need for able for do one. So we they say kusha to Green Liba Foundation for this kind good work. But doc, we get one question where we can ask the people then where we can talk to inside the program, and I want for ask yourself. You think Salon go able for tap this problem where people then they cut stick them and where they lead to climate change?
What I know, we cannot stop it completely. You understand? This idea of cutting down trees, we call it deforestation, we cannot cut it down completely because that is the livelihood of the people. But I also believe that deforestation will minimize and it will even come to an end if we are doing the other one, tree planting. Our people are now embarking on tree planting, which all of us are embarking on in this country. And I want to believe, say, even this National Forest Inventory that is going on will tell you a surprising result that the forest is not 5% of our land area. It will pass down. You understand? And because we have not been sure of it, that's why we are conducting this National Forest Inventory. So, really, it not going to surprise me that we will reverse the trend in Sierra Leone. I want to believe that. When I say reverse the trend, deforestation, we will put them under control. We are really on it in this nation. And I also believe, say, if you say so, they talk to me, your organization you call Green Liba is embarking on tree planting. It has been doing it in the north. And because we see with our source, I don't know, we say, well, I can't help you though for plant trees that Moyamba district. I want to believe that one. So everybody, that tree planting has become everybody's business in Sierra Leone. Just as cutting it down in terms of sunwood, in terms of charcoal, is everybody's business. It's now becoming everybody's business to plant trees. So they reverse the trend. That's my belief.
Thank you, Doc, for this word way you talk so. And I like what you say, just like how for cut stick, now be all man business. Now so now way you don't reach term, where we for plant it, take them back, it for be all man business. And the work where Green Liba Foundation they do, they help the government for make the bush then come back. We go mass break here and take one more music. And this time, I go bring come One Life, we famous do for we.
Cheese. Famous. Hello. You get one life on leave. Me self get one life on leave. Why we no go use am gladdy and enjoy the time. Palava no dey finish. Time me no dey wait nobody. Now why are they try for always get am nice every day and night? This one way we all friend we safe now nobody own. You wanna get what you want, we go down you belly now you young. And the balance where you go die left now all the money on. So why for the greedy you say for? Now the motor car where you let buy 'em. If you see finance where you collect bill 'em. Oh. You meet up woman where you let yanam. And if you let the man na for keep 'em. Want them more. The food where you feel for eat na for eat 'em. That fine la power where you let na for buy 'em. And tie 'em more. And if you baby love you back love 'em. But if you love them all now you na for left 'em. Want them more. Cause nobody know what's in tomorrow all. So every day of my life till I'm old, I fasting enjoyment stay go. Now for land for care for yourself. Nobody love you past your own self. All man they fed for himself. Oh. Now why I know they allowed with the other man they pan take me peace away. Me joy away. Me smile away. Oh no make nobody take you peace away. Me joy away. Me smile away. Oh no alright. Every day I see they also they work for the pay. They like na boku on a small you the cage. Land for the loose body 110. No to money, no to gently. No more they make motor man and brother. As long as you get waiting you they eat. Land for the loose body 110. This one way we all fend we safe. Now nobody on. You want to eat what you want, we go down you belly now you young. Get the balance where you go die left now all the money on. So why for the greedy you say for? Now the motor car where you let buy 'em. If you see finance where you collect bill 'em. Oh. You meet up woman where you let yanam. And if you let the man na for keep 'em. Want them more. The food where you feel for eat na for eat 'em. That fine la power where you let na for buy 'em. And tie 'em more. And if you baby love you back love 'em. But if you love them all now you na for left 'em. Want them more. Cause nobody know what's in tomorrow all. So every day of my life till I'm old, I fasting enjoyment stay go. Now for land for care for yourself. Nobody love you past your own self. All man they fed for himself. Oh. Now why I know they allowed with the other man they pan take me peace away. Me joy away. Me smile away. Oh no make nobody take you peace away. Me joy away. Me smile away.
That's now one life we famous do for we. For true, now one life we get for live. And so for do all things we possible for enjoy this one life. And one way for enjoy this one life, now where we make use of the benefit them where the bush get for we. But for make we enjoy them benefit them day, we for do the thing them way for make the bush then come back like first time. And this time go make I ask this question. Doc, wetin una na the Njala University College they do for help tap this?
Oh, my friend, we have done a lot. I have told you initially that we started training district forestry officers, DFOs, around this Sierra Leone. Okay? You take me to any corner of Sierra Leone, you hear, Mr. Mattia, everybody will call me because I have trained a lot of them. Not me, we at Njala University have trained a lot of district forestry officers. So what does that mean? They are preaching reforestation. That is their basic work. Even when I told you government, the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change has embarked on reforestation programs. The pillars under those programs now the district forestry officers, and we are training them. Initially, we train them at higher diploma, and then they gain employment in the ministry. Later, we brought in the degree programs, the BSc, the Masters, the PhD. And some are coming and doing and improving themselves. So that is our own work. We, the university, we are training people to go and implement, forestry on good grounds. So go to the ministry there are a lot of them. Go to NPA, go to EPA. We have forestry students all over this globe. All over this country. Initially, you only hear of agriculture. But now we know we have trained a lot of people in forestry. Some are embarking on research, helping us at the university, because in the university, Our work is to teach, conduct research, and work with the community people. We are doing all that. These same people we train, they will go to the ministry now. They are there as DFOs. But when there is project, they will say, my friend, can you come and take or apply for some portion of this project and then you implement? That's how we are operating.
District forestry officer them, na the backbone for make we get we bush them back. And Njala University them young work, na for train the officer them, make them sabi. Plenty thank you Dr. Mattia for this good work where una na the Njala University they do for help make we get we bush them back. Where that go help for tap climate change. Well, na yaso me and the bush go tap today. Plenty thank you to Dr. Brima Mattia from the Department of Forestry na the School of National Resources Management na Njala University. Inside College Chiefdom na Moyamba. For where he talk to we today, but waiting the college self they do for make we get we bush them back. So that we go begin forget all the benefits where we don't lose. Member say, as we can say, other way than they forget money from the bush, where you no need for cut to stick them. Like their fruit stick them, where we can sell the fruits them. Beekeeping, we go make we get honey. And honey self na something we get money, as we can say. Self, like how we don't learn. The chicken and the help for tap a smack hot, and they help for make the place cold. Then they help for all water na grown, where that go help our agriculture business. And self, they take their roots then they hold the dirty, so that when them big rain for them, rain water no go wash the dirty pass mark and well we farm them. So till next time, me na Fati Sheriff, they say, tata.
And me na Sir Joseph. We don't learn more today, but how the bush the important now we life them. And waiting we for do for make we get we bush them back. Self, we don't learn, but how for plant tick them so that they go grow fine. So as we can say, next time, where you want go cut tick, remember say the tick self gets life, and they get bokut in them where they do for me and you. So if we dey go cut them self, we for the plant more. And remember back say, for cut tick, now 1 day. But for make one tick grow, now boku years. So make we take with them, with we bush them. Remember say, me and the bush go come back this same time next week. So say that same day, make we sit down together as community and plan about how we for go plant and take care of we community bush them back. Remember say, if you get any question, but waiting we dey talk about inside the program, or you self want say something, we go help tap climate change. You can send text, WhatsApp message, or voice note to 088 04 33 92. The number again is 088 04 33 92. Tata.
Me and the Bush come to you from Green Limba Foundation with funding support from Bingo.